Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news. And now the news in details. President Buhari partially lifts lockdown in 2 states plus FCT from May 4th. President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the phased and gradual easing of the lockdown in Lagos and Ogun State, as well as the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, from May 4th. He said this in a nationwide address. Based on the above and in line with the recommendations of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, the various federal government committees that have reviewed socio-economic matters and the Nigerian Governor Forum, I have approved for a phased and gradual easing of lockdown measures in FCT, Lagos and Ogun State, effective from Monday, 4th May 2020 at 9 a.m. However, this will be followed strictly with aggressive reinforcement of testing and contact tracing measures while allowing the restoration of some economic and business activities in certain sectors. The highlights of the new nationwide measures are as follows. Selected businesses and offices can open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. There will be an overnight coffee from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. This means all movement will be prohibited during this period except essential services. There will be a ban on non-essential interstate passengers travel until further notice. Partial and controlled interstate movement of goods and services will be allowed for the movement of goods and services from producer to consumers. We will strictly ensure the mandatory use of face mask or covering in public in addition to maintaining physical distancing and personal hygiene. Furthermore, the restriction on social and religious gatherings shall remain in place. State governments, corporate organizations, and philanthropists are encouraged to support the production of cloth masks for citizens. For the avoidance of doubt, the lockdown in the FCT, Lagos, Ogun State shall remain in place until these new ones come into effect on Monday, 4th May 2020 at 9 a.m., he said. So guys, what do you think about the final decision concerning the lifting of the lockdown? Right now, it shows that everything about Buhari's speech, is definitely what Nigeria must follow right now. This is to tell you that lockdown still remains in Lagos, Ogun State, and also Abuja till Sunday. And then, according to the news, then the movement starts from Monday, an office to open by 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And also this is directly to tell us that there will be no travel to enter state till further notice. But moving of goods is allowed by producers and consumers. No church, and that is just the meaning. According to what we heard, there will be no gathering, which means no church service, no mosque, and on social gathering till further notice. And to what we just see, he placed total lockdown in Kano for 2 weeks, which to tell us that in this period, starting from May 4th, we have to be using a face mask anywhere we are going to be on a safer side, May God help our country, Nigeria. May God help our country, Nigeria. It is not an easy thing, but thank God at least people will be able to walk around at least from in the morning till 6 p.m. At least people need to be careful at this time. And we all know, at the same time, we all know the population in Lagos State. It is always crowded. So it is just the grace of God. In terms of the social distancing, it takes the grace of God. I wish the Lagosians well. I wish them well. They should go out and look for what to eat. But may God help us. It is unfortunate, and I pray that the poor will not soon realize what is COVID-19. Because it is not easy. It is good that people will come out and fetch for the family. That is what we are praying for, that people should come out of the lockdown. But the social distancing, do you think Nigerians can abide to that? Because the population only in Lagos alone it's something that we have to sit down and question about. And Nigerians are saying that it is strongly advised you remain indoor and only move out when it is urgently required. Nigeria do not have the capacity to handle mass outbreak of the virus. With only a little over 1,000 cases, we already have about 40 of frontline infection. We already have about that. Only Kano is having harvest of deaths, and the state is calling for central government assistance. This should not happen to five states at the same time. What is happening in Kano could happen in any other state that have similar population with that state. We just pray that God should see us through at this present moment. No one can blame the presidency because majority are shouting that lockdown is not solution without preferring scientific alternative. But we just have to do what we have to do, and we are praying that this spread of coronavirus will not be more than this. That's the main thing there. Let's make it positive that it will not be more than this. And Nigerians are saying that if suppose the government provided for us like the foreign countries did to their citizens and ask we all Nigerians to sit at home, would have been happy to sit at home without grudges against the government. But sit at home with empty stomach is worse than COVID-19. You know, people are really talking about hungry, you know. And they are saying that honestly, this message doesn't call for jubilation. Remember that it's fine to celebrate success, but more important to heed the lesson of the failure. Why is it that Nigeria is not concerned with other breakthrough and support them? Instead, Nigeria is still waiting on the whites for the cure. Africans need to believe in ourselves and end indirect modern slavery. One bitter truth is that the whites will never pray for the cure to COVID-19 to emerge from Africa. Wow. That's a serious one. We're just praying that everything should reduce in America and also in Africa generally, because the spread of this virus is not a joke, whether we like it or not. It is not a joke. It is not a joke. But we're praying that Lagos State, Abuja State, Oyo State will be able to manage this situation, because that is the fear, the social distancing. It's a question that we have to sit down and think about. That do you think Nigerians will manage social distancing because of our population? That's the greatest challenge so far. So guys, what is your own take about this? What do you think about this news? And kindly drop your comments at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, I want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We say God bless you. And if you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will be the first person to watch our latest news. God bless you once again, and do stay safe. Thank you.